Hey everyone, it's Ice Angel TV, and today I am doing another How I Do It video. Today I am doing my Yang Xiaolong arm guns. This is probably one of my favorite things I've ever got to make, so I'm really excited. Let's jump into it. So first off, I'm going to start with some templates. I drew up these templates on my own, and then I'm basically just going to get some craft film. I'm going to start with the wrist part of it by using 2 layers of very thin craft foam and sketching out the lines. These specific lines are going to be where the bullets go. So basically you're just going to go ahead and cut those out. Once you're done cutting those out, measure the size of the hole and then cut out 7 bullets, because you should have 7 holes. Once you're done there, file them down. For this, I'm using a very lightweight wooden dowel rod that I got from a craft store. I'm pretty sure you can get it from any craft store. It's very common. Then I'm going to hot glue the pieces together, making sure there are no flaps. If there's any flaps, then it's going to fold and cause chaos. Now I'm grabbing some black Warbler. This is my favorite Warbler. There are a few different Warblers, but all in all, this is my absolute favorite. It's so flexible and it works very well. I will be making a separate video about Warbler if you guys want to know more about it. It's basically a cosplayer must, so I definitely recommend Warbler. So for this, I am going ahead and crafting it with my fingers, as well as a wooden stick that you use for clay crafting, using a heat gun on it so it warms up the Warbler enough to be flexible and stretchy and sticky so you can manipulate it. Once again, I will be making a separate video about Warbler. So once you've heated it up enough, you should be able to bend it into an armband shape, and then basically you can use the heat gun on the Warbler and then get the Warbler to stick together by just pinching it. Warbler is amazing. So many uses, and I'm sure that you will love it. So now I'm going to go ahead and hot glue the bullets in. This is up to you, but I like to do it before anything else. I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue all the bullets in place. If it doesn't fit, of course you can melt the Warbler enough to be able to squeeze the bullets in. And the best part about that is that they're not going to move, because when the Warbler dries, it dries super hard, so it ain't going anywhere. So now I'm going to start with the first part. This is part I call part number 1. Very original name, I know. So once again, I'm going to grab some very thin foam and lay my biggest template on it. So I'm going to grab out a nice big piece of Warbler, melt it up, and then basically do what I did with the armband. So I'm cutting a centimeter away from the foam so I'm able to pull it over on the edges. So now I just use a quick cardboard tube, and I'm just going to, while the Warbler is still warm, put my hands over it so it dries hard in a nice curved shape. So this is the top piece. I already made the second piece. And now I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue everything together. And there you go. So once you're done with that, go ahead and paint the entire thing with gesso. Also, you're able to sand it down later, so if there's any lumps or bumps, sanding is possible. But I definitely would recommend using a sponge, not a brush. I learned that the hard way. So once you've finished sanding, you can go ahead and paint it, and then you're done.